Welcome back to my channel, Future Fighters. I am TheBlackStanLee. The real is on the rise and life is Excelsior. Go with me back in time for a moment, will you? Just indulge me in this moment of viewing me as a young Future Fighter coming up in the game. I was VIP Goose Egg and I had no clue how to roll a CTP or an obelisk, what it meant to collect cards, what Uru did to enhance my character. I had gotten my first tier 2 selector and didn't know how to use it. I think I used it on Hulk. I think I used my premium character selector on Spider-Man 2099, who is still incredible, by the way, to this day, especially with that uniform. And I didn't know what it truly meant to build a great team. But today, luckily for you, you have the best of the very best, TheBlackStanLee, the ultimate veteran Future Fighter. And I am here to walk you through a very important part of the game. All right. First, you need friends, all right? You need friends that are going to be there for you through thick and thin, no matter what. As you can see, I don't have a lot of friends, but if I did, I would send them and acquire some good old assembly points, all right? When you get assemble points, basically you get energy off of these things. You can get gear from these things. You can get so many good collectibles, all right? So if you're watching this video, head over right now. Go to where it says search for a friend, type in the person that you want to type in, and I will do that right now, and press add friend. Damn it, Alex, accept me. And maybe one day you'll get accepted, all right? If you do that right now, comment down below your name and I will accept you. If you do not comment down below, I will go to it, press recommend, see your name, and I will not accept you, all right? It's really that simple. Please do that and we can grow our community. But today, I'm here to talk to you all about cards, all right? Cards are an important aspect of the game. They can make or break your team, all right? These 5 cards are the ones that I have up and running, and I am very proud of myself because these were all farmed. These are all cards that you can get by farming. Now, granted, you got to spend some crystals to get that Black Panther and Loki card if you are some people, but if you're lucky enough, you can get them by just being a very persistent player in the game. All right, let's check out my card effects. All right, if you go down and press view card effects, this will pop up. All right, it lets you know exactly what effects the cards that you have equipped it give you. All right, now there's some that I wish I could remove, some things I wish I could lower, some things I wish I could raise. It's all about how you roll your cards, all right? If you see those numbers in green, that means I have a card collection that is helping boost that stat, and it is very much necessary if you want to continue to be awesome. But if you want to see it without the collection effect, you just check them off, all right? But if you check them on, those numbers look a lot better, all right? Check off, check on, check off, check on, check off, check on, check off, check on, all right? So if you look at these cards, I am going to break down the top stats that you are looking for when rolling for the perfect card, all right? First things first, let me explain what exactly is the basis of the card, all right? You have 2 different types of cards. Some are different than others. You got premium cards, you have regular farmable cards, all right? The premium cards, of course, look a little bit like this. They have fixed options at the top. It could be 3, could be 4, could be more, should be more. And then they have random options at the bottom, all right? If you press the question mark right where it says fixed option, it'll let you know exactly what these things mean, all right? But if you press the question mark next to the blue, which I'm going to press the question mark on crit rate, it shows you the options you could get when rolling these cards. And if you don't know what I mean by rolling these cards, you soon will by the end of this video, all right? I believe I got a good roll for this Black Panther number 35 card, all right? Some people would prefer crit rate over recovery rate, but I tell them that they are foolish, all right? Now, first things first, the number one thing that you want to have on a card that you have set up to be equipped is some type of attack. All right. If you're looking at my cards right now, you see each one of them have some type of attack, if not double attack, equipped to the card. All right. I don't care if it's energy, physical, or all attack. Make sure it's on your card. All right. Coming in at number 2 on your list of things that you need on your card, you gotta have some type of cooldown duration. All right. Cooldown duration helps you out with so many aspects of the game. You have no flicking clue. As a matter of fact, cooldown duration can help break the game for you if you have it at a high enough stat. All right. It lets you be able to just at will spawn your characters their skills. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's almost like having that Doctor Strange 5th skill on all of your characters. You know what I'm saying? Some of these cooldowns on these things can be as little as 3 seconds for some of your top characters, and you'll want to be able to coax that by adding that cooldown duration. All right. Coming in at number 3, I gotta say, you gotta have some type of ignore defense. Ignore defense is important for everyone to have. Ignore defense only helps increase your damage. If you're ignoring the person's defense, guess what? They are going to be exposed to so much more, all right? Which only helps out your crit rate, your crit damage, and your all attacks to be even stronger once your ignore defense is up. All right. Coming in at number 4, you want to have your crit damage maxed out. All right. Try your best to get crit damage on each one of your cards, and you will be a monster man. All right. Make sure you got that crit damage all the way up, because your character is going to be doing some major work, especially if they have chain damage connected to it. All right. Coming in at number 5, crit rate is the answer to the rest of your problems. All right. Crit rate will help you be able to hit so much become a problem to so many people in the game. All right. Make sure you got that crit rate equipped and you don't get caught slacking in these streets. All right. Coming in at number 6, I'm going to say give yourself some HP. All right. Max HP is important. It will help you out, especially as a newer character with survivability. All right. And who doesn't want to survive longer? All right. Coming in at number 7, you can add yourself some defense on there. All right. As you can see, my defense is kind of trash. It's all over the place. I don't even have an all defense equipped but it's more about the options on my cards that I have. All right. Now, there's some things I wish I could change about my cards. Like this card right here, the Loki number 2. If I could get rid of that cold resist, it is just a thorn in my side, and maybe roll for crit damage or recovery rate, this would be a perfect card in my opinion. All right. Even with that max HP being there, I don't need crit rate. I love to have max HP, and that all attack is perfecto. But since this card is basically good enough for me, I went ahead and equipped it. And you don't have to always have the card at top number 5. You could get one with a 1 and it still be a great roll. Count your blessings and look for those bottoms. All right. Roll those random options to be the best they could be. Those fixed options are what they are, but those random options are so important when it comes to cards. All right. And coming in at number 8, I gotta say, if you can, get you some attack speed. All right. Attack speed is important for your character. Just get through those skills quickly, yo. The animations can really mess up sometimes. You could get killed thinking that you're in an iframe, but it actually was an animation, all right? Make sure you have some type of attack speed equipped to your characters. As you can see, my attack speed is up, and it's been so much more of a game changer for me. All right. Coming in at number 9, add some dodge to your life. All right. Dodge is important for all of us, and you want to make sure that you have some dodge equipped. And if you can't get it from some Uru or your natural character traits, you want to get some dodge via your cards. All right. And last but not least, coming in at number 10, ignore dodge would be incredible for you to have via your cards. All right. If you can't get them on your cards, make sure that you get it through some other option. All right. If you're ignoring defense and ignoring dodge, you're pretty much hitting that character as much as possible whenever you want to. And who doesn't love smacking around their opponents? All right. So next, I'm going to show you all exactly what it means to roll a card. All right. If you see right now, we have a number 1 option, and it looks like we only have one fixed option of 2.5. All right. As we begin, we'll go all the way up to a max level of cards. All right, as y'all can see, if you press upgrade all, I have 243 1-star cards. All you gotta do is press select, exchange. If you don't have that money, I understand, but your boy finna ball out. All right, now I have a ton of advanced rank cards. All that did was roll those cards into, and if you don't know what that looks like to do it manually, oh, thank you, Event Quest. All you have to do is just click on the card and do it yourself. All right, do upgrade, and it will pull up this many amount. But who wants to go through all of that? All right, I used to do that. Cam did that, so you wouldn't have to do that. All right, TheBlackStanLee does these things, so you don't have to go through these things. All right, as you can see, my number of advanced cards went up, so I am going to roll again. Boom, baby. All right, now we have 22 rare comic cards from that mix, and I mean, I'm okay with that. We're just going to be moving on up. If you don't want any of these cards to be rolled, you can lock them. As you can see, this vision card has a lock on it at the top because I want to get this collection. All right, my cooldown duration can go up by 3% if I can get all of these cards. Granted, that premium card is going to be very difficult to get in the middle, that Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch #1, but the rest of these cards are very much attainable if I keep my head down and grind it on out. All right, so if you don't want your card to be rolled into something else, just lock it. Pretty sure that's Marvel Future Fight telling me I need to continue to play that game. All right, rolling on up. Now I have 10 heroic cards from that roll, and it looks like they love this 1872 one. And we're going to continue to roll. All right, this Bishop card was pretty good when they added to the game. I like it. But as you can see, now things are going up in my percentages. I got 6% on that now. I got 5% coming on my random option. So it's looking pretty impressive as you continue to roll. Now we have 29 of those that are going to roll into 4 of our legendary. All right, now this is where things get tricky. All right, I want to try and get this collection filled out. So I'm going to now take a card that I have locked and upgrade it. I'm just going to press quick upgrade. It says upgrading can raise the rank of the card, but the quality and options can change. Continue anyway. Duh. Boom. All right. Now I have this card at legendary. And I know you're wondering, well, damn, if I have this card at legendary, do I have to keep it at legendary in order for my card collection to work all the way out? No, you don't. You don't have to. Just roll over. And you can see that they've added it to it for you. So now you can do whatever you want to do with that card. You can roll it into something else. And what I mean by rolling it into another card is as simple as this. Unlock the card that you didn't want to use. Go to the card that you want to make better, which in this case is going to be this free Loki card. I love this card. This card is amazing. Look at everything that it can do. All right. The only thing I don't like about this one per se is the physical defense. I wish that was all defense, and this movement speed, I wish that was attack speed, or I'd like to have that option right there with the activation rate. So we're going to combine. All right, press combine, select the card, pay that 50,000 and see if you get a better card. All right, I didn't quite get a better card. It looks better in theory, but it looks like that mind resist needs to go away in order for me to be happy about equipping this card. And you know what? This actually could be a good card because mind resist is all the rage right now. So if you want to tell whether or not this is a good card, you could actually try to equip it. It says the item is locked. Ignore and continue anyway. Of course. All right. And if you want to compare other cards to it, just select it. You don't have to. Now, if you press equip right now, that means it's game over. Womp, womp, womp. You're going back down. All right. But if you look at the cards, you want to compare them, you could easily just press that and cancel to back out of them to compare the card to your other card. You don't have to go all the way and equip it to make sure that you're losing stuff. All right. That's what I've been doing this past few times I've been playing. And once upon a time, I used to think that you had to just equip it in order to see how well it did. But you don't. All right. You don't. All right. Going back, I like this Loki card. I think I'm going to keep it the same. I do have another card, the Angel card, that I could roll. But you know what? I'm pretty sure if I don't equip this Loki card pretty soon, it's going to be re-rolled into something else. All right. Cards are important to the game. They help your characters in so many ways. And I want you all to go back and apply all of the knowledge I'm giving you to your gameplay. All right. If you don't have these cards, just keep grinding. I'm pretty sure they'll show up eventually. But if they don't, keep your sorry ass in the fight regardless. This has been another TheBlackStanLee video, and it's also been a TheBlackStanLee joint. Peace.